Well, back in the Northwest, there is new information tonight on the man authorities say hijacked a TriMet bus and then barricaded himself inside for hours. Alma McCarty was there as police took the suspect into custody. Alma?
David, we just learned that the suspect is 33-year-old Hosea Chambers, booked into the Multnomah County Jail on charges of kidnapping, robbery, reckless endangerment, and several others.
They told everybody to move back to 5th Street, and why someone would do something like that, I don't know.
Wednesday afternoon in Old Town, onlookers clustered around police tape as officers surrounded a TriMet bus parked near Northwest 3rd and Gleason.
It was quite shocking, and to know that something so serious was happening just out the back of where I work was kind of concerning.
As Jeffrey Maddox arrived for work, his colleague briefed him on the incident.
When I got here, the person had just thrown the gun out the window, had barricaded himself on the bus.
Hours prior, around 12:15, officers responded to this area to reports of a man pointing a gun at passersby and reports of shots fired before the armed suspect got onto the bus.
Preliminary reports suggest that as this individual was getting onto the bus with the gun, the bus driver, the operator, showing incredible poise and calm, opened up the back door and let passengers on the bus get off.
Then, as Public Information Manager Mike Benner explains, the suspect forced the operator to drive him around before ending up back at this intersection. He says the driver was let off and a gun tossed out the window.
Officers did not know if this individual was armed with another firearm or a knife. So we brought out some extra resources, of course, because this is an area with heavy foot traffic, heavy vehicular traffic.
Despite crisis negotiators trying to convince the suspect to surrender for hours and the use of flashbangs, the man on board refused to leave.
Eventually, we deployed a chemical agent inside the bus that eventually led to this individual coming off. He's been taken into custody peacefully and safely.
PPB identified the suspect as 33-year-old Hosea Chambers of Portland. Bystanders, like Maddox, grateful for this conclusion.
Everybody's got their good days. Some people have their bad days, and it so goes to where they make bad choices, decisions, and it turns out to be something like this.
Worth noting, although the suspect was taken to the hospital for evaluation, police say no one else was physically injured. Detectives ask anyone who witnessed this incident who has not yet spoken with officers to contact them. David?
Just really glad everybody else is okay. Thank you, Alma.